our first location,
Hey,
United
I'm
Healthcare
doing
was
a
one of the
short
first
video.
companies
I'm
to credential
hearing
us
some
to be able to see patients in the area.
headlines
Both of the clinics
on.
had an
Let me
absence
pause this.
of
I'm
healthcare. The patients have multiple.
It's nice to be makeup-free. Just be natural.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lemon Live at 5.
Hold on. I'm trying to drown the sound out of this. About the slave ship. Now, I found this information out, I would say maybe a little over a year ago. And the one I saw yesterday talked about the captain, named the captain. But I didn't hear the full story of what I documented. Not really me documented, but I watched the whole history from the people themselves that are descendants from this slave ship. The reason why I want to comment on this because not everything is being told. Now, regarding this slave ship, it was the mayors. They didn't name the guy that wholeheartedly contested the fact that the slaves were free. He said, I bet, and this is the documentary, this is claiming what he said, that I can go get a ship full and bring it back here and put them back on the market. But then somebody went back and told him, and he did. He went and got this captain to bring over 100 and something people, and he couldn't bring them back to the plantation. So they divided some of them up between other people that paid into this. They may have gotten 60-something here, someone got 20-something here, or I don't remember the exact numbers, but they were never classified as slaves. They were never classified as slaves because to do so, they would immediately been hung. The slave owners. So what they did, they burnt the ship, not in the location where they claimed they burnt it. See, they had been looking for this ship for a lot of years. And every time they went and searched for it, they could never find it. And they even mentioned that in some of the documentary. I haven't watched the new ones that I've seen today because I hope they do give you a little bit more information about who was the one that paid this captain to go get these people and the reason why he did it. So they left them in the bayou over there, and these people built up their own community. They knew where the ship was the whole time. Their ancestors were speaking to them. So when they were doing all of these deep sea diving, because this is where they claimed the ship had burnt and where it sunk, it was never there. But the people found their own ship, the descendants of this. Now, here's where the discrepancy came in. They wanted to come in and raise that ship up and put it in a museum that would benefit so that they could save this and take it over. And the reason why they never raised the ship because said, no, you're not going to benefit off of our ancestors because here's what it is. The DNA was so preserved on that ship, it can trace them down to their bloodline. They even had on that show the actual descendants back in that time talked about how they were abandoned there because they wasn't classified as slaves because they would have taken away. So if I find that, I will repost it. I hope y'all pay attention. But if you like what I say, send me a like. I'm going to start asking to subscribe because I'm not going to be on here this often. I'm still trying to get my house and everything restored and a lot of issues that I have. But if you like the comments that I'm making, go ahead and reach out because I'm a fact-finding person too. Like I say, I be storing up stuff that I hear, wow, but I don't brush things off because you never know when it comes back up. That's confirmation. You know, And like they said, these people are trying to take over, monetizing this to benefit their state and use us. These people's DNA is there. If anything, it belongs to them. Their ancestors came over on that ship. And they want to get up there and exploit it as if history and pay nothing. They want that money to go back into their community. They want people to come under their jurisdiction and how to get people to come in and view this to get it raised. That's why the argument was why it hasn't been raised yet, because they don't want to give nothing to those people. So pay attention to this ship. And I'm going to leave it like this. Y'all have a blessed day. And this is the weekend. Y'all keep in mind Nolan's parents. Okay? Please. Keep in mind. These people need support and help. You know? And thank y'all. Man, we are on top of our shit. Love y'all. Have a great day.